Good evening, ladies and gents, with another Tips Tuesday video coming straight at you for Conquerors Blade. This time around, I'm going to be looking at how to make bronze. Now, bronze is the base level currency in Conquerors Blade. You use it to repair your equipment. You can use it to repair your unit kits. You can do a lot of stuff with bronze. It's very important that actually you have a fair amount of it, because if you do not have a lot of bronze, you are going to suffer. It's going to really hurt you, and you're not going to be able to repair your kit and do stuff like that to actually carry on going into battle fully equipped and fully decked out to be doing some serious damage against people. So I am going to be giving you a whole load of tips, a load of advice and a load of guides right now of how to actually build up your bronze fairly quickly. There are very few ways to do this, however I want to make sure I detail each of those ways to make sure you are fully aware of how to actually do it. So first off is your weekly challenges. These are very important. Do your dailies, do your weeklies. These do give a lot of bronze. As you can see, all these are the daily quests and they do add up pretty damn quickly. Make sure you're doing each and every single one of them, because not only are you going to be getting hero experience, prestige, house level, honor points as well, you will also be getting bronze. I think this all equates to, I'm not going to add it up, but it equates to about 7k a day, 8k a day, which isn't bad just for the daily quests. You do have the special quests as well. These pop up every single week. Make sure you are doing these. These give you a lot more bronze as well, plus favor and other kind of chests full of goodies. You definitely want to be picking these up. These are only available in, I believe, AI towns, so capital cities and AI towns out in the world. Make sure you're picking these up every week and getting these done every week as well. Going on to the weekly quests. Now, you have loads and loads of different quests, all separated in different tabs all the way down through. Some are really easy to do, some are a little bit more difficult to do. Make sure you are trying to complete all of them though, so you are actually getting as many as you possibly can. When you are actually completing your weekly quest as well, you're also leveling up your weekly bar. So actually, as you're going through here, you do get given at certain points little bags full of goodies as well, which are going to contain a bit of bronze for you as well. That's also going to add up fairly quickly. Make sure you're doing all these weeklies that you can, because as you can see, there is a fair amount of bronze available for each of these quests, and actually they're all pretty easy to do. You can do them holistically, so you can actually do multiple at once as well. Make sure you have a good read through each week of actually what you need to do, what kind of heroes or units and stuff you need to kill, so you can kind of focus on those, get those done, get your bronze added up very nicely. Secondly, going into the matchmaking battles, so I'm going to leave the siege battles for just a second. I'm going to go down to the thief raid. Thief raid will give you bronze, will give you a fair amount of bronze as well. Field battles and AI training battles, these will give you bronze but not a huge amount. AI battles will give you about 3k bronze per battle. They're very quick to do, but you will not be getting the full rewards from the field battles. You'll be getting about 5k bronze per battle. Again, not a huge amount of bronze for field battles, but they do actually, they finish a lot quicker than normal siege battles. Now, the one that you really want to be focusing on while it is still currently available is the Halingford siege, because these siege battles do not take as long on average compared to normal siege battles. You will be earning, depending on how you do, approximately 8 to 11,000 bronze per battle, so that really adds up. Plus as well, obviously, when you're actually doing these siege battles, you can either be grouped up for another 5% bonus. You will also have a mercenary bonus of 10% if you have any of the mercenary units, including the Martellatories. So if you have a bit of spare bronze, definitely pick up one of these bad boys. We'll be doing a video separately on these, but pick up the Martellatory if you have got a bit of bronze kicking about. These will give you a extra 10% bonus when you take them into battle. And then any quest that you are also doing when you've got a premium account, that will be giving you extra bronze as well. Plus as well, if you are in a house or a cohort, make sure you are actually going into the house, and then you are looking at the house challenges, which is this page here, and that will tell you actually you can get not only house bronze, but there are some challenges which will give you big chests of bronze as well. Again, worthwhile doing, because these really add up. Plus as well, they will give you other rewards like unit kits or experience tokens, which really does help out. Make sure you're doing each of these. As we're actually talking about the house and stuff as well, go on to your seasonal menu, go on to campaigns, and make sure you are doing this challenge as well. So each challenge is available after a certain amount of time, certain time limit. Make sure you actually understand what you need to do. Make sure you do it as well, because you do get loads and loads of rewards from these as well. And actually they're fairly easy to do if you're in a house or in a cohort. Just make sure you're doing these and getting these done in that time limit. The time limit's usually pretty long, so you do have ample time to actually do that. So siege battles are probably your #1 way of doing this, though, of getting the bronze really quickly. Like I said, do the Helion Ford siege, really just grind it. You will be making a lot of money. Now, to actually maximize your money of Helion 4 sieges, you want to be taking in green, grey, possibly a couple of blue units as well. Now what this does is, obviously you will have a bit of a tougher time in battle. You will not be able to kill as much, possibly, depending on how good you are and what kind of units you do bring in. But any unit kits that you have to replace with bronze, they will be a minuscule in terms amount in terms of bronze costs to actually replace them, in comparison to your purple units and definitely your golden tier units. I would suggest just taking in 2 blue units, 3 green units each battle if you can afford that with your leadership, and you'll find that actually very quickly you will get that bronze adding up very quickly. So just make sure you are grinding out those siege battles over and over again, preferably grouped up with someone, taking a mercenary unit into the game as well to really maximize your bronze output. Couple of blue units, couple of green units, one of the mercenary units, you will be stacking up that bronze very quickly. Make sure you are hitting your weekly quests, your daily quests, and your house quests as well to really maximize your bronze output. You can quite easily get like 50 to 60k a day, which doesn't sound a lot, but actually if you're only managing like 5-6 battles a day, it's quite easy to get 50 to 60k a day. Obviously the more you play, the more you will be able to make. Just keep taking in those lower tier units though, because that's going to be the #1 thing about making bronze, is not having to spend so much bronze on those unit kits. I hope this video does help you. I will be doing a similar guide in the next few weeks for silver making. If there are any other top tip, tricks, guides, that kind of thing that you want me to make about Conquerors Blade, about any specific subject, please do let me know down in the comments below, and I will look to create a guide on whatever that specific topic is in the next few weeks. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope this has helped you out. Hit that like button if it has, share it around, hit that sub button if you haven't already, and as always folks, I hope to catch you out on the battlefield.